All right. June the 10th. It's Wednesday, FOMC minutes later. But the highlight, about 10 minutes to the close of Europe, Powell's still giving his Q&A, and we get a couple things that kind of converge together. Kind of the overlap that you look for. But you got to make sure you're nimble and you don't want a lot of company with a long position. So they break them all the way down from 30.07 back to the open of 95, 94 half, through the open, got weak, stayed weak, and went to the overnight value area high. Now, you get a lot of profilers who either are going to get stuck if it doesn't work or miss it the first time it does work. Generally, that's what happens with a real popular setup. You don't want to be stuck with them, but you also maybe could kind of understand that a lot of others miss it. But you still got to have a qualifier either way. So that value area high from the overnight session was around 88 half, 89 even, somewhere in there. There were also some single prints at 87.75. And how can we use order flow to qualify a spot instead of just laying a bid down there, value area high, and think life is going to be good, because that's not going to work. So how do you qualify it? Let's replay this bottom right. First of all, you see a couple edge zone sellers come in at 89 quarter and 89 even, right? And so you begin to think that there could be some stuck shorts in that area. There's one in particular that came in pretty quickly and immediately couldn't get it to go down. It was 89 even, 89 quarter. Because there's green buyers, green edge zone buying, and red edge zone selling. So it's kind of a fight still. And let's let it play out. And I think you should be able to hear on the edge zone audio as well. So some buying at 89 half. There's 89. I paused it. There's one at 89 even. Now, there's a difference between this edge zone and this one, only because this one here is after you begin to identify the consolidation box in this chop. Let's play it. So if you're looking to qualify this 88 even area, 87.75 with singles, you hear her come in again, 89, 89 quarter. Value area high from overnight. Fade this big sell-off from 30.07 down to 88, right? All this stuff. That becomes your win moment. And like I just explained to people, when things set up in your particular strategy with your particular qualification tools, don't worry about being right or wrong, because you're going to be, if you do the right thing and you swing at a pitch that you want to swing at, and the analogy I gave is in baseball. If it's 3-0 and you got the green light, fastball down the middle, take a shot. You swing at it. If you foul it back or you miss it, you're still right for swinging. So it's either going to go up like it does and get you filled for a winner. It's going to get you stopped out, or maybe you scratch it. But whatever you do, whatever the result is, you were right for swinging. You were right for taking the trade. You foul tip it back. And the other thing I said was it's a millimeter difference between fouling a pitch back to the screen and hitting it 450 feet. It's about, do you swing at good pitches? When I coach my kids and these 8-year-old, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, it's not about hitting a ball as much as it is giving yourself a chance to hit it. And if you're swinging at bad pitches, you ain't going to hit it. But if most of the time you swing, it's because it's a good pitch, you'll get your hits. You'll get your hits. And that's kind of oversimplifying it, but it's part of hitting well. When this guy swings, most great hitters, you watch them, most of the time they swing, it was a good pitch. The great hitters, you know what I mean? They don't often swing at bad pitchers, at bad pitches. So pitcher's got to give them a strike. That puts the pitcher under a lot of pressure. So just go through your process, your progression, have one, include correlations with other markets, include order flow. You could throw in your profile if you like profiling, but don't get caught in a room with a lot of longs. Be aware.